Is YouTube a must-have marketing outlet? The answer to that question, the printed answer to that question, was blogged in the Nashville Business Journal by Chris Kenny, guest blogger. Nashville Business Journal is part of the bizjournals.com chain of newspapers. Biz Journal, BIZJOURNALS, published in 42 markets. They do an outstanding job of publishing business publishing information about small business, large business, in the communities where they publish, obviously. At one time, I actually subscribed to 3 of their newspapers in Cincinnati, Ohio, Dayton, Ohio, Columbus, Ohio, because I had a network of sole proprietors in those 3 markets, several hundred, and so I wanted to understand what was going on in the communities. Nashville Business Journal, Chris Kenny, and Chris, actually, if I have a criticism about his information, it's that he focuses on what big businesses are doing with YouTube's. And by the way, I am in absolute agreement with him. It's not only is YouTube a must-have marketing outlet. If you tie it in with a community landing pages I'm doing on several different pages, maybe half a dozen pages already. Actually, now that I think about it, there's almost 200 pages that I've created that have YouTube videos on them. YouTube video, and what we aren't doing well right now, we need to organize and be a little more creative with the way that our YouTube page looks. But quite honestly, our YouTube's, it's more important that the search engine a la Google gets the information. That's the most important component of our strategy to use YouTube. And a little while we'll talk about Google has been beta testing a paid search for YouTube, since they own YouTube, and I'm quite excited about that because it could directly impact the things that we're doing in the community. I'll talk about that in a second, but he goes on to say that there are 3 best practices to get you started in YouTube. Let me share those with you. He does a good job of crystallizing. Brand your YouTube channel, very, very important. Tie that brand back to what it is you are doing on a community landing page. Part of my branding is the avatar. The avatar. That is in as many places as we can get it. That's part of our branding concept. So brand it, brand your channel, brand everything you do. It's not just your channel. A very important part of our YouTube strategy, as I said, is the moment that I have completed, from a technology perspective, my YouTube with the words that I use, search engine. It's all, everything we do is, the mindset is, how will the search engines find us? And I immediately put it on Google Plus, doing the same thing, so we keep that continuous circle going, and it's completed when it then gets on our website. All the same words, same coding when proper. That's really what social network technology is all about, and we've got hundreds of landing pages to show you what social technology is all about. Create compelling branded branded content with minimal propaganda. I don't like the use of the word propaganda. Just create content that those whom you are hoping to reach will accept. They might want to hear strong sales messages. I guess that's what they're saying when they say with minimal propaganda. You have to do what your audience wants, not what you are necessarily attempting to make your audience do. Your audience has to find value in the things that you do. That's why they continue to be your audience. You bring some type of value into their life. Cross-promote your channel. Absolutely, you've heard me talk about it. The bottom line, give them more of what they love. Leverage your brand's YouTube channel to entertain and entice customers and prospects with video content that's helpful, how-to videos, valuable behind-the-scenes look, and funny. And that's, interesting enough, my bottom line. Thank you for your thoughts, Chris Kenny, guest blogger to the National Business Journal. The next thing that I read, something got my attention, was the question, what are 4 social media basics you must master? I wanted to see how, her name is Shama Kabani. I think I've quoted Shama before. She also writes for the Biz Journals. Let's discuss the 4 social media basics that she talks about. It's going to take time. Yes, everything takes time. We were surprised that we were able to, what we've been able to accomplish in the last 100 days. And we haven't been doing all the different things that we do. It's about 100 days now. And it's amazing the results. Pure and simple, we want to understand how Google works, and they've rewarded us with page after page. I stopped counting it. If you Google Small Biz David or David's Barter, I stopped counting the other day at 12 pages. But the point is that we're doing the things that get the attention of the search engines, their search engine, and that was the objective. What is it that we had to do? What was the formula? How did we have to mix our social marketing and our content with the social network technology employed by Google? And it will take time, but it's going to take different times for different folks, and don't have somebody tell you that it's going to take you 10 years to do what you can do in 100 days. It's going to take consistency. Absolutely. According to Twitter, site users send 140 million tweets each day. How often do you tweet? I have no idea how often I tweet. I know that we tweet to over 10,000 folks. Twitter tweeters, I don't know what you call them. We tweet to over 10,000, and I don't pay close attention to that number. I just create the content, and some technology experts, social technology experts, take care of the rest. It's going to take money. Yes, everything in life takes money, or depending upon how you define resources. It's going to take resources. It's going to take money. Yes. Once again, it's how you do the things you do, and how you do the things you do, and how much money it should cost to do that. It's going to take a smart website. Now, I'm going to disagree with that statement. I think it's going to take a dumb website. Now, my disagreement is it doesn't have to be a website. There are too many websites. You've heard me say you heard me say 10 minutes ago, I don't know how many minutes ago, that all you need today to start a business is a YouTube presence and a community landing page. And I can show you example after example of how it's working for us. It can work for you as long as you have a proper value proposition, something that you'll bring value into somebody's life by providing the good or service that you do. That's why people will do business with you.